Best cheap, long-lasting fragrances. Mercedes-Benz Select Night Edition 2019 by Oliver Cresp. This one here is the Eau de Parfum, kind of an intense version of the regular Mercedes-Benz Select, which is said to smell like a Ventus or Sauvage type vibe. For the regular, this is completely different. It's a sweet, woody, very light, kind of nutty vibe in it. Soft, floral. In the heart of this, you've got cedar woods, gaiac wood, that resin that comes out, gives it a light. The resin is kind of like a violet floral, the resin from the gaiac wood trees. Above average projection. It'll fill the room 4 to 6 foot bubbles easily. You get 7 hours longevity. All this is magnified by the orange blossom water. It's also got the citrus opening as well. The dry down is the creamy, slightly powdery, with vanilla in it. Just not too much vanilla, but it's there. You can definitely smell it. And the woods, the expensive cedar woods, all on its dry down. The next best long-lasting cheap fragrance, it's called Bentley Intense from 2013. It's also an Eau de Parfum. I really love this fragrance. It just smells like you're sitting inside a Bentley with its soft, expensive leathers. You got incense in here, you got rum. If you were sitting inside that Bentley, imagine a brown, soft leather, and you had a bottle of cognac there, expensive cognac, and you smell all that together. That's what this smells like. The Eau de Parfum lasts 7 to 10 hours easily. You've got the cinnamon in the dry down too as well, and the incense brings it all together. Warm, spicy, floral place. This is where it takes you to. The warm, spicy, floral place. 8 hours longevity is easy with this, and this is only $30. The Amazon link is provided here. It's only $30 for a 100 ml bottle, less than $30. The next best, cheapest, long-lasting scent's called Diesel Only the Brave, the Tattoo Edition from 2012. The same year as Boss Bottled Sport came out. This has apple in the top notes, whereas the old one had mandarin orange in it. This is like bourbon, pepper, tobacco, patchouli, and benzoin, which gives it like a cool vanillic undertone. It's a super compliment getter. And when you spray it out of the fist bottle, it looks like that. The cool bottle's got the diesel knuckle and the tattoo right here. It's got a heavy scent trail, huge projections, scent sillage and projections. 10 hours long-lasting fragrance here. You can find these for about $35 to $45 depending which size you get. All ages are good for this. The dry down on here is amazing. Just makes you feel good, clean, and that appley, sweet, tobacco, fresh scent is amazing. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Christian O, and you've landed on Best Brands Perfume. If you want to smell better for less, if you want to talk about all things fragrances related and learn about cheaper, similar brand name scents as well, consider subscribing today and help support your channel by heading on over to bestbrandsperfume.com. Become a member. You'll receive 1 free scent sprayer every month for free. Become a member at bestbrandsperfume.com. Next longest lasting cheap scent is called Joop. Came out in 1989. Some people call it Joop. I call it Joop. You know there's 59 different flankers of this thing? Same year, 1989, as Aspen, Calvin Klein Eternity, Alfred Sung, and Elizabeth Taylor Passion, to give you an idea of when this came out. It's citrus and florals put together, like jasmine and lilies. They all sit on a base of like cedar woods and vanilla and sandalwood, making it kind of creamy. To describe it, it's like a vanilla cherry, kind of cinnamon, fruity, fresh, earthy scent. Do not overspray this because I can smell it even if it's sprayed on this concrete floor here. I can smell it projecting like crazy. The sillage is enormous. The longevity is 12 hours without a problem. Joop is kind of synthetic, but it smells so good you'll get lots of compliments. Again, do not overspray it. Do not spray it indoors like in a small, low ceiling office space. If you apply it there, you'll blow up the whole room. It's 47% similar to something called Rocha. Man, this can be worn any time of the day. Any age can rock this too. This is the Rocha Man. It's the next selection on the longest lasting fresh scents. Rocha Man came out in about 1999, the same time as Candies for Men came out, and 212 by Carolina Herrera came out at the same time. This is a cool spaceship cone looking bottle. It reminds me of the movie Coneheads for some reason, because that's what the bottle looks like. Then you open the bottle and spray it right here. They both, Joop, and this one, they both have citruses. They both have jasmines and the same lily. Rochai uses raspberry instead of the cinnamon though for its sweetness. And they both have that patchouli, vanilla, sandalwood finish, making them creamy and sweet on their ending. And this one lasts less though, about 8 hours long, 6 hours on the average. The price for this is $17 on the Amazon link provided down below. However, the retail price for this is $74. And a similar scent, to give you an idea, is a 125 milliliter, 4.2 ounce Zeno by Davidoff, which has more than 50% of the same note structures, but Zeno is like an herbal, green, woody fragrance. This is a little bit different and sweetie. The next scent is from 2015. It's called Dunhill Icon Man. This came out the same year as Sean John, 3 a.m. Right when you smell pepper and neroli, though I don't see neroli listed, so you're smelling this some sort of bitter orange smell, and you smell the pepper. It's aromatic fougere with this one. 7 hours long lasting, very unique smell. It's slightly spicy with florals, and it's an above average projection, very good projection. And the price on this, average price for this big, huge bottle that weighs about 2 pounds, $35. Dunhill Icon Man Eau de Parfum. And the next best, cheapest, longest lasting fragrance is called Afnan Supremacy Silver. 1,000 blasted bottle like that with the ring on top. The box looks like that. Afnan came out in 2012. Supremacy Silver it's called. It came out in 2012. Back then it was very hard to find. Almost $100 back then, all the way up into 2014, 15, 16. You couldn't find it in the United States. And it was, if you did, it was $80. And then you smell this, and instantly you smell lemon, a very strong blast of lemon, and 10 minutes later it dries down to Creed Aventus. It's an actual clone of Creed Aventus. It lasts 10 to 12 hours. It's good for high heat, all occasions. Any age can wear this, and the best part about it, now it's found all over the internet. It just landed in the US recently. It was $60 to $80 over the past 15 months, and as of 2019 September, you can find this under $30. It's the new Creed Aventus clone killer. It's making its way through the US, selling out everywhere you go. Look on eBay, it was up to $60. Now everyone's competing on the prices. You're finding them at $40. Look on the Google internet search. You'll find them at the fragrance discounters under $30. And look at bestbrandsperfume.com and help support your channel. You can find this big bottle for under $30. 3 helpful tips to make your fragrance last even longer. Number 1 is apply right after you get out of the shower. When your skin's nice and damp and you spray the fragrance on, it helps lock in the scent and makes it last longer. Number 2 is don't spray and rub the fragrance like that. Don't rub your wrist. When you rub the fragrances together or rub your hand after applying it, it breaks it down and removes the top notes and makes your fragrance vanish faster. The third tip is, and the next long-lasting fresh scent's called Caravan Low Intense. It's found for $95 at Saks Fifth Avenue, but if you do an internet search, you're right in between $30 to $40 for 100 ml. Kirk Dijon, who made Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male and Baccarat Rouge 540, along with Di Marino, created this fragrance back in 2016. You have lemon, mint, and grapefruit right in the opening. You have some lavender, the touches of soft floral. You get a little peppery from the ginger. And you have some Berkeley from Burke trees, which gives it a leather, slightly touch of resinous note. All in all, it's a fabulous, fresh, light scent. Do not overspray this. This is one of those fragrances that lasts so long. It lasts 10 hours and it can be loud and obnoxious. But actually, it's a fresh, minty, light spice, super fresh fragrance that gives you that light touch of floral. It blends perfectly down, smooth, calm, and relaxing, and 10 hours long. So for the value, between $30 and $40, value versus performance, this thing is 10 in that regard. Caravan Low Intense can be worn in any situation all year long. That lemony fresh scent with a touch of pepper and floral. And I would say the age is probably 24 and up on this one. You can go a little younger because it's fresh and clean and sweet. Store your fragrances in a cool, dry place. Don't store them in the bathroom where you take hot showers and steam comes up. Don't put them next to your faucet there where hot water comes out. Even put your fragrances on a pedestal. And a helpful tip is to put it on like a birthday cake stand or a vanity. And that's your 3 helpful tips to keep your fragrances lasting longer. The next cheap, long-lasting fragrance is called Jimmy Choo Man Intense from 2016. It's got melon and mandarin oranges in it, along with lavender to start you off, so you get a sweet citrus floral type scent. It's got some herbaceous dryness in it from the artemisia. You got black pepper and geranium too, so you get kind of like a spicy floral in the middle. And it finishes off in like a cherry wood, almost like a cinnamon type scent. It's very good, stronger than the original. It sprays out real good like that. Overall performance is good. The scent sillage or scent trail is moderate, and you get like 8 hours longevity. This does cost $92 at Sephora, but do an internet search and you'll find it under $35 for a 100 milliliter bottle. The next long-lasting cheap fragrance comes in this cool can, and it was made in 1994, called Versace Blue Jeans. Right here starts out with like clove scent. In 1994, the ever famous CK1 was invented. This has clove, fruit, star anise, kind of like a licorice scent, and you have a powdery vanilla cherry type scent in the middle. Then you have roses and carnation and heliotrope to give you that cherry vanilla type sensation, drying down to vetiver, vanilla, and iris. It's like a sensual fragrance, kind of sporty, kind of elegant, kind of all around. You can wear this to work, versatile fragrance. It's moderate scent sillage. Springtime would be the best time to wear this, but you could probably wear this any time of the year. Versace Blue Jeans is good for daytime wear, 19 years of age and up, comes in the cool can, and the best part about it, the price is under $20. The Amazon link's provided down below.